This is the Haftarah, the portion of the prophets for our weekly Torah portion of Hazinu, which actually is this year is Shabbos Shuvah, and which the Shabbos that is between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. Now, there's a difference of in customs between different custom between the Ashkenazim and Sephardim on a certain portion of this Haftarah. So, like I said from the beginning, this is including both customs. So, I'll read both. They're in agreement on the first portion, which is Hosea 14, 2 through 10, which is Shuva Yisrael Ad Hashem Elokecha. So the first 9 verses are the same. However, the second part, there's a difference. The Ashkenazim go from, in the book of Joel, chapter 2, 15 through 27, and the Sephardim have just a few verses, actually 2 verses. I'm sorry, 3 verses from the book of Micah, chapter 7. It's 18 through 20. So I'll start with Ashkenazim for no particular reason, just or many reasons perhaps, but okay, so here it is. Hosea chapter 14 verse 2 through 10, and then Joel chapter 2 15 through 27. Shuvah Yisrael ad Adonai Elohecha ki kashalta ba'avonecha. Return, O Israel, to the Lord your God, for you have stumbled in your iniquity. Kechui machem devarim v'shavu el Adonai imbru elav kol tisa avon b'kach tov. You know what? I'm going to read this. Here's the true spirit of this channel and what I'm doing here. I'll use the word reconciliation or syncretism. No, that's whatever. It's a mixture. It's a reconciliation of all the customs. So I'll read the Ashkenazim in the Ashkenazic pronunciation and the Sephardic in the Sephardi. Okay, from the beginning, Hosea chapter 14 verses 2 through 10. Shuva Yisrael Adonai Elohecha ki chashalta b'avonecha. Return, O Israel, to the Lord your God, for you have stumbled in your iniquity. Kachu imachem devarim v'shuva el Adonai imru elav kol tisa avoin v'kach toiv nishalma parmis v'aseinu. Take words with yourselves and return to the Lord. Say, you shall forgive all iniquity and teach us the good way. Let us render for bulls the offering of our lips. Ashur lo yoshieni al sus lo nirkav v'lo namar od Eloheinu l'maaseh yadenu asher b'cha yerucham yasom. Assyria shall not save us. We will not ride on horses, nor will we say any longer our gods to the work of our hands. For in you, by whom the orphan is granted mercy, erpeh mishubasam oihavem nedava ki shav api mimenu. I will remedy their backsliding. I will love them freely, for my wrath has turned away from them. Ehiyeh katal Yisrael yifrach shoshana v'yach sharshav kalavanon. I will be like dew to Israel, they shall blossom like a rose. It shall strike its roots like the Lebanon. Yelchu yoin koisov v'hi chazayis hoidoi v'reach loy kalavanoin. Its branches shall go forth, and its beauty shall be like the olive tree, and its fragrance like the Lebanon. Yeshuvu yoshe b'tzilo yechayu dagon v'yifrechu chagefen zichroi v'kiyen levanoin. Those who dwell in its shade shall return. They shall revive like corn and blossom like the vine. Its fragrance shall be like the wine of Lebanon. Ephraim ma'ali oid latzabim ani anisi vashirenu ani Kivrosh Ranan Mimeni Perecha Nimsa. Ephraim, what more do I need to the images? I will answered him, and I will look upon him. I am like a leafy cypress tree. From me your fruit is found. Mi chacham v'yavin ele navoin v'yadeim ki yesharim darchei Adonai v'tzadikim yilchu bam u'pishim yikashlu bam. Who is wise and will understand these, discerning, and will know them? For the ways of the Lord are straight, and the righteous shall walk in them, and the rebellious shall stumble in them. And now this is from the book of Joel, chapter 15:27. Sound a shofar in Zion, proclaim a fast, call an assembly. Isfu am kadshu kahal kivtzu zakenim. Isfu oilolim b'yoin keshadayim yetzichasan michedra v'chala b'chupasah. Gather the people, prepare the congregation, assembly elders, gather the infants and the sucklings. Let the bridegroom come out of his chamber, and a bride from her canopy. Bein ha'ulam v'lemizbeach yivchu ha'koyhanim mishar siyadonai v'yamru chlusa Adonai al amecha v'al titein achalascha l'cherpa l'mashal bam goyim lama yamru ba'amim ayeh Elohim. Between the porch and the altar let the priests, the ministers of the Lord, weep, and let them say, O Lord, have pity on your people, and do not make your heritage a derision. For nations to make them an example, why should they say among the peoples, where is their God? And the Lord was zealous for his land, and he pitied his people. And the Lord replied and said to his people, behold, I send you the corn, the must, and the oil. The must? What's that? I guess it's grapes. And the oil, and you shall be sated by it, and I will no longer make you a derision among the nations. Es hatzifoni archik malechem, v'hidachtiv el eretz tzia u'shmama es panav, el hayam akadmoni v'sofo el hayam ha'acharon ve'ela ba'sho, v'sa'al tzachan aso, ki higdil asos. And the northerner I will distance from you, and I will drive him to a land barren and desolate, its face to the eastern sea, and its end to the western sea, and its stench shall ascend, and its ill savor shall ascend, for it did great things. Al tiri adama gili usmachi ki higdil Adonai la'asos. Have no fear, O land, rejoice and jubilate, for the Lord has performed great things. Al tiru ba'amois sadai ki dashu naos midbar ki eitz nasa periot eina v'gefen nasnu chelam. Fear not, O beasts of the field, for the dwelling places of the wilderness have become covered with grass, for the trees have borne their fruit, the fig tree and the vine have given forth their strength. Uvenei Tzion gilu v'simchu b'Adonai Elohechem ki nason lachem es ha'morah l'tzedakah v'yored lachem geshem ma'ira u'malkosh barishon. And the children of Zion rejoice and jubilate with the Lord your God, for he gave you the teacher for justification, and he brought down for you rain, the early rain, and the late rain in the first month. Umalu hagranos bar. Mr. Goodbar. Oh, sorry, that was it just came to my mind. Umalu hagronos bar, and the granaries shall be filled with grain. It's Rashi Tevos. V'hashiko hayakavim tirosh v'yitzar, and the vats shall roar with must and oil. V'shiramti lachem es hashonim asher achal ha'arbe hayelek v'chasil v'gazem cheli hakadol asher shelachti b'chem. Whoops, a little Sparty got in there. I will repay you for the years that the increasing locust, the nibbling locust, the finishing locust, and the sharing locust have devoured my great army, which I have sent against you. An army of grasshoppers, of locusts. ואכלתם אכול ושבויה והיללתם השם אדוני אלוהיכם אשר עשה עמכם להפליא ולא יבושו עמי לעולם. And you shall eat, eating, being sated, and you shall praise the name of the Lord your God, who has performed wonders with you, and my people shall never be ashamed. V'yadatim ki b'kerev Yisrael ani v'ani Adonai Elohechem v'ein od v'lo yivoshu ami le'olam. And you shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and I am the Lord your God, there is no other. And my people shall never be ashamed. Amen. Amen, brother.